If you want to be more attractive to women almost instantly, the best place to start is by adjusting your body language. And here's why. First of all, science shows that body language communicates way more about a person than anything else. In fact, they say that nonverbal communication represents more than 85% of what you actually communicate to others, including women. So when you're meeting a woman, her impression of you will largely be shaped by your body language and how you carry yourself. And it's either going to turn her on or push her away. Secondly, and this is the good news, it's actually very easy to adopt body language habits that are proven to make women like. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 most fundamental body language hacks that are guaranteed to make you more attractive and sexually appealing to any woman you ever meet. So if you internalize these little habits, I assure you that your dating life will change dramatically, and you are going to have hordes of women desperately chasing after you. Yes, that sounds like a stretch, but I urge you to watch this video to the very end and test for yourself what you learn. I'm confident that it's going to completely change the way women see you. And with that said, let's dive into the video now. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I am going to be your very own personal wing girl. And every week, I'm going to give you the no BS insider information about what women really want versus what they say they want. Plus, instantly effective methods to win over any girl you like. So please hit that subscribe button now so that you never miss a video. Before I dive in, I want to tell you one more thing you can do with your body that will totally turn women on. You can look at them with your clean, fresh skin. That's why I'm excited to have Teach Hanley as the sponsor of today's video, and they help men start and maintain a skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. And I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, a 2 times per week exfoliant scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer, all for $30. And my favorite part about Teach Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Their products are amazing, but you don't have to just take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from all around the world. Okay, in addition to amazing skin, members of Teach Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, exclusive monthly deals, and you can pause and cancel at any time, and it ships free to the US. And because Teach Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a very great deal. Just click the link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. So click that link and get started today. All right, and we're back to the 5 body language hacks that'll make you more attractive to women instantly. So trick number 1, eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful body language techniques you can use. And it has 3 main benefits. First of all, every time you lock eyes with someone, you both produce a hormone called oxytocin. And this oxytocin triggers a feeling of mutual trust and rapport. It makes us feel connected to the person we are talking to almost instantly. That means if you maintain good eye contact when talking to a woman, she's going to feel bonded to you and as a result, like you more. Kind of like what I'm doing now. Additionally, the ability to hold eye contact also shows confidence. It signals to the other person that you're secure and at ease. And this is especially attractive to women. It tells her that you're a strong, confident man that she can count on. It tells her that she'll be safe in your presence, which obviously makes her want to be around you more. The more we feel safe, the more we want to be around you. Lastly, maintaining eye contact also shows that you're present in the moment and engaged in the interaction. And this makes the person or woman that you're talking to feel important and valued. And trust me, that is a feeling women crave deeply. Whether you're talking to a girl for the first time or you're married to her for 10 years, this is a feeling that she will always seek. And if you can trigger that feeling within her, she'll literally be attracted to you. She'll have no choice but to feel that connection to you. The only thing to keep in mind is don't overdo it. Meaning, don't stare at a girl endlessly like a psychopath, so intense like this. That's going to freak her out. It's all about balance. Maintain eye contact for about 2 to 3 seconds at a time, then break. That's a good rule of thumb to follow. And it'll make sure that you never creep her out. All right, moving on to the next hack. Hack number 2, nonverbal cues. This one is especially important when you're interacting one-on-one, like if you're on a date, okay? And I see so many guys mess this up. They literally sit there with the girl, but keep their attention somewhere else that keeps diverting, especially when the girl is speaking. They'll look over their shoulders to find something more interesting. They'll look at their phone, which is horrible. They'll look at other things and other people and not pay attention. Listen, a little bit of disengaging and distracted attention is okay and actually good for building tension if she's already into you. But if you're like Rain Man and constantly focused on everything else but her, it can become incredibly annoying and a huge turnoff and send completely mixed messages to her. Women and people in general want to feel seen and heard. It's a deep psychological desire that we all have. And that means when you're in conversation with someone, the right thing to do is focus on them and not just mentally, but physically. That means you face the person that you're talking to. Stop looking here and there and make eye contact like we already discussed. Use your facial expressions to show that you're listening to them. Smile or nodding your head so that you show you're engaged in the conversation. Believe me, that's one of the best compliments you can ever give to someone and one of the easiest moves you can utilize to form connections, sexual or otherwise. When the woman that you're with sees that you're attentive and truly engaged in the conversation, she is going to feel amazing, especially if she likes you. And you're going to be the reason why, which of course means she's going to like you a lot, feel more connected to you, and want to be around you more. Okay, moving on. So hack number 3, open, expansive posture. So here's something that you're going to find interesting. A 2016 study followed 144 speed dates and discovered that expansive posture was the most romantically appealing. Men who took up more space and had open body language were 76% more likely to be chosen for future dates. So just think about that for a second. Simply by having a more expansive posture, they were 76 more likely to secure future dates. And I'll tell you why that is. You see, when you expand and take up more space, you look confident and you look powerful, and we already know how attractive that is to any woman. But here's the thing. When you expand, you also start to feel more confident and more powerful. I can feel it in my body right now. Your body informs your mind that there's nothing to be afraid of or worried about. As a result, you tend to become more engaged and more expressive, and you start to care less about what people think and begin to express yourself without hesitation. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know that we women love a man like that, a man who can confidently express himself, be engaged in the interaction, and not worry about being evaluated or judged. It's very rare that attractive women meet a man like that, and when we do, we're immediately drawn to him. Now, in terms of how to embody an expansive posture, I'd say there are 3 things to keep in mind. First of all, make sure your head is held high, chin up, not down. Secondly, your shoulders. If your shoulders are slumped, you look bored and nervous and scared, and that's not what turns women on. Okay, so pull back your shoulders and you'll instantly look bigger, more powerful, and more confident. And make sure that it's not too rigid either, right? Pull back and keep it relaxed. You can practice this at home. So lastly, your feet. Try not to keep them pressed tightly together or extremely close to each other. You want to spread them out. Give a little bit of space. You can't see my legs, but I'm doing it. When you're walking, that happens almost naturally. But when you're standing still or sitting down, make sure that your feet are placed wider than your hips, and it'll instantly make you feel more grounded and at ease. And that's it. Simple, right? Those 3 things will give you an expansive and attractive posture. Actually, there is one more thing that will expand your body language that I want you to try. Totally forgot about this. Now, take your finger and expand it out to touch your computer or your mobile device and press that subscribe button or even that like button will have the same effect. See what I'm doing? Honestly, I've noticed that nearly 75% of the guys who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, and that's just wrong. So hit like or subscribe now so that you can get weekly kick-ass advice that will increase your success with women. Okay? Press it, use your finger. Okay, if you're done, let's proceed to the next trick. Hack number 4, hand gestures. One thing all charismatic people have in common is the use of hand gestures. You see me do it all the time. If you look at people like Dwayne Johnson, Robert Downey Jr., George Clooney, Barack Obama, Russell Brand, Pete Davidson, Donald Trump, basically people who have highly captivating personalities, you'll see that all of them actively use a lot of hand gestures when they talk. Why do they do this? Because these gestures help you command attention. I'm doing it right now. And even if you're someone who's a little soft or quiet spoken, using hand gestures will make you more captivating. I see why so many guys struggle to keep a woman engaged in conversation, especially in group settings. But trust me, this little habit alone can solve that problem and change how women respond to you. It's crazy, but it has this effect. Okay? When you use hand gestures, you also reveal your palms quite often, right? And that sends the subconscious signal to the other person that you have nothing to hide. Isn't that weird? Just showing that would signal that, which means you seem more trustworthy and genuine. Lastly, hand gestures are also a form of expansion, which means using them will make you look and feel more confident and more powerful. Okay? So hack number 5, the smile rule. Smiling is one of the best ways to look more attractive and build rapport with people. The power of a smile cannot be underestimated. But that doesn't mean you have to force it. Many times I've seen guys talk to women they like, and from time to time, they'll force a smile to show that they're having fun, that they're interested in the conversation. Doing this will almost always backfire, and here is why. People are naturally good at differentiating between a fake smile and a real one. A real one will light up your eyes. It will give you crinkles around your eyes, or what's often known as crow's feet. So when you're trying to force a smile, it's very difficult for those crinkles to appear because you're just doing it with your mouth. And people immediately know that you're faking it. Now, when a woman realizes that you're being fake to make some kind of impression, she's not gonna like it. She's gonna feel it and not like it. Nobody likes an inauthentic person. It just feels yucky. And this means when it comes to smiling, you gotta build the habit of smiling more often. And I say habit because that's what it is. A lot of guys try to be that stoic, inexpressive James Bond type figure. But trust me, that strategy doesn't work in real life, especially not past 1987. We like being around people who are enjoying themselves and having a good time. And smiling is the best way to demonstrate that. In fact, like using hand gestures, you'll see that most charismatic people smile a lot, often more than the average person. Also, while we're on the topic of smiling, I should mention that there's a particular variation of a smile that is absolutely irresistible to women. And that variation is the smirk. I talk about this a lot, but smirking when you crack a joke or say something to tease the girl will instantly give her butterflies in the stomach. It's a great little way to create a flirty vibe and spark sexual tension. That's what I'm doing right now. So watch some George Clooney videos on YouTube and you'll see what the perfect smirk looks like. He is the king of the smirk, and it honestly melts my heart every time when I see him do it. With a little bit of practice in front of the mirror, you too can add that to your arsenal of flirting tactics. Speaking of which, if you want all the proven nonverbal and verbal tactics of high quality flirting, the type of flirting that builds instant sexual chemistry and compels women to obsess over you, then you should have a look at my program called the F Formula. And the F Formula boils down flirting to a step-by-step method any guy can master over a short weekend. It shows how to use your body language and your voice tonality and exactly what to say to any girl to build massive chemistry in a matter of minutes. And the best part is, this formula has been tested on over 10,000 different women before I launched it to my audience. And it's absolutely bulletproof. Plus, like I said before, any guy can master flirting in an extremely short time using the F Formula. And that means within days from now, you could be having fun, flirty conversations with any woman that you meet. Conversations that naturally lead to hot dates and steamy, fun times together. And believe me, there's no other program in the world which can turn you into an expert flirt so quickly. So if you want to check out the F Formula, just click the link in the description box below and do so now. And more than 57,000 guys, which is amazing, now swear by this unique formula because it helped them attract and date the type of women they could never get before. I'm certain that it can do the same for you as well, if you decide to use it. So click the link in the description below and see what the F Formula is all about. You are going to be very glad that you did. But either way, I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching it till the very end, and I will see you next week.